Hi, this is Deepa. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll learn about constants in C++. The best real-time example of constants is the value of pi. Pi is equal to 3.14. It's globally declared and accepted. Do we need to calculate the value of pi? No, we don't have to calculate. We can just use this value whenever we need in our calculations. Similarly, constant variables works in programming languages. Constant variables, once initialized with the fixed value that cannot be changed by the program anywhere. The developer needs to access that value whenever needed but cannot change the value of that variable. There are multiple ways to define constants in C++. Today we'll understand two types of constants in C++. First is using const keyword and second one is using enum keyword. So first, let's try to understand using const keyword. We will just revise the points which we have discussed just now. First, constants are the variables once initialized with the fixed value cannot be changed. Second point, we just need to use the const keyword in front of the variable that I will show you. The value of the constant variable will remain unchanged throughout the program. Last point is the memory allocation for that variable will be there till end of the execution of the program. Let's see the syntax for declaring constant variables. So we know that how to define the variables. While defining the variables, we just use data type, variable name and value. So in front of this variable declaration or variable initialization, we just need to use const keyword as shown here. Now, for example, const float pi is equals to 3.14. Const is a keyword we are using for defining constant variable. Float is a data type. Pi is a variable name and value we have initialized is 3.14. It will remain constant. Let's have one practical demo. First, we'll define one variable with the initialized value 35. If you are using this constant variable throughout your application, that define this variable as a global variable. For example, int max students is equals to 35. So this is a normal variable declaration we have done. So we just need to use const keyword in front of this. So now this normal variable became constant and the value of this variable will not be able to change in the further programs. Can we see now? Now we'll see. Is it really not modifiable? Now we'll try to modify this variable. Max students is equals to 100. So will it allow us? We can see this error, red line under this variable. It means there is a problem. So we'll identify what is this. Expression must be modifiable L value means this expression is not modifiable and we are trying to modify it. Let's see what happens if I try to run this application. You can see there is an error on this particular line and it will be shown in these problems. Always go to the problems. If you have any errors, it will show you in the details. Expression must be modifiable L value. So this expression is not modifiable. That is the reason we are not able to assign the value. Assignment of a read-only variable max students means the max student is a read-only and we are trying to assign the value to this variable. So it's confirmed we cannot change the value of constant variable. Now we'll see, can we access that value or can we use that value in our program? Yes, we'll check this. For example, I will take one more example. Students is equals to max students. Means I have assigned max students value into this students variable. Now we'll try to print this students variable. Cout student. Now we'll try to run this program. And we can see this result, students is equals to 35. Okay, so now we have assigned this max student value to the students now, and students is a normal variable. So can we change the value of the students? Yes, we can change. Now, for example, students is equals to 500. I have changed this and we'll try to print it now. Yes, now the value of students is 500, means we can change this value because this is normal, it's not constant. So the next question is, can we define multiple constant variables? Yes, we can. Let's check. Const int count is equals to 100. We can. Const float pi is equals to 3.17. Yes, we can define. If we try to run, it will run without any errors. Yes, the way we have used this max students variable in the application, same way you can use other variables as well. So we have covered constant variable, what we try to change the value of constant variable, which is not possible. Now we try to access that variable. Yes, we can access and we can use that variable value. And we tried to define multiple constant variables in the application, so it's also possible. If you have any queries, let me know in the comments, I will help you out. Just now we have covered constant using const keyword. Now we will see constant using enum keyword. So first we'll understand what is enum. In the previous constant, we have learned about variable with one constant value. But what if you have set of values grouped together and want to use them as a constant? For example, days of a week will contain 7 values from Sunday to Saturday. In this case, enum user defined data type will help us. Enum is a special type that represents group of constants which may not change by the program. In the previous example, we have used const as a keyword. Here we need to use enum as a keyword. Enum is a short form of enumeration. In the previous example, we have seen that one variable contains one constant value, whereas enum can contain set of constants. Here is an example. Priority is a name of a enum. Constants are low, medium, and high. Mostly constants will be available with the name value pair. Here we can see only names like low, medium, and high. By default, the system assign them the default values starting with the 0, as low has value 0, medium has value 1, and high has value 2. We can see one more example, or we can specify those values as well. Season is another example of enum where we have defined the name and value pairs. Spring is equals to 1, summer is equals to 2, and winter is equals to 3. Now let's have one practical example. We will define one enum and the name of enum will be priority. We'll define the constants low, medium, high. Make sure you will give the semicolon over here. Enum is a user defined type, so we need to define the variable of this type. Priority P. We can set value is equals to low. Now we can print this value. Let's save this example and run. Now we can see the value of priority low is equals to 0. As we have already discussed, constants of enum will be there in a name and value pair. So here we have given only names and values are not given. So by default, it will start with the 0. So we can see the value for low is 0. Now we can define our own values as well as per the requirement. Now it will show the value of a low is equals to 1. Say this. So this is the way how we can use the values of enum. If you have any queries related to enum, or constants, please comment below so I can solve your queries. If you like the video, please subscribe, comment and share with your friends. Thank you.